stuff that you can buy. So over here, we have a couple of RC crawlers that are a lot cheaper. These are sort of designed for indoor use as well. I'm going to put a link down below to all of these crawlers here. In this video, we're going to sort of set up a little obstacle course and just sort of compare.
Sorry guys.
Different to see why this one is so much more expensive than these two cheap ones. You want to make some extra cash so you can buy more toys, quit your job, go on more holidays, or maybe build a monster truck. I've got you covered. Check out my course in the description and I'll show you how to make 100k profit a year. So at a first glance, they may all look very similar. So you may be wondering, what warrants this one being so much more expensive? So starting off on this one here, this one's actually got a metal body. It's definitely the biggest out of them all, but the feel of it, it just kind of feels really toy-like. We can see the motors are actually built into the axle housings, and it's just got a very much sort of toy feel to it, with a radio, with a car and everything. This one here, pretty much the same, it's just a lot smaller. So same on this, we've got the motors on the axles, and it's just got a very toy sort of like feel to it. Then moving on to the Devastator, this one here is full hobby grade. So we have a look underneath, we've got the motor on the chassis with the gearbox, two drive shafts going into some real axles. And just the whole feel of this, I mean, it might be difficult to show on the video, but this sort of feels like a proper RC model, whereas these ones here just feel like a proper toy. Even the radio in the hand, the look of it, everything, and more will become apparent when we test them. So I'm going to charge them all up, and then we're going to take them out for a little blast. So to charge up the Devastator, they've slightly changed it now over the previous model. They've made it a lot easier to charge the batteries. You just plug this into there, and the other end into a USB port. So for the radio, you have to supply your own AA batteries. But other than that, it comes with everything you need to get it to run. So to charge up the other two, exactly the same. So we've got a USB charger and a battery. Same on this one, USB charger, battery. So exactly the same setup as that one pretty much. Just on this one, the battery is built in. On these ones, the batteries fit underneath here. You've got to unscrew this little cover. So there you go, they're all charged up. They're all ready to go. So we're going to set up some different obstacles and see what they are made of. Expensive one first, steering rod. Look, you can steer
Sorry
a little bit,
guys,
you can steer a lot. So depending how far you move the steering wheel, it's dependent on how far the wheel steers. If you go all the way,
goes
you
round
can go just like a little bit. The more you steer, just like on the real car. Same with the throttle. Go really slow, then when you nail it.
If I does this.
The speed is kind of controlled by how far you pull the trigger. Then,
It's so stupid.
we have this button here. So we hit this, and now look,
It's so stupid.
we have four-wheel steering. And just to give you an example of what four-wheel steering does, so this is full
Hey
turning
guys,
circle with the front
if you
steering only.
ever have like RC cars, this way you have to do. If you have these.
Yeah, it doesn't even make it round. So now, we bring it back to the same position, four-wheel steer. Check that out. It makes that turning circle so much tighter. So I've got another Devastator here. This one here is
It's
the
actually
old one.
cool.
And I've done a couple of little modifications. So the first one you've already seen is the charging port. And that one there, the charging
It's so stupid to do this.
ports there. On this one here, it's sort of tucked all the way in the back here. And then when it comes to switching it on, this one's got a handy little button here. You just press the button, that turns it on. On this one here, the switch is buried
and this
all
is
the way up
in
in
UK.
there. You can't really reach it unless you've got a little finger. You know what that means when you've got little hands. Or if you take the body off, you can get to it that way. So all in all, a nice little revision.
So stupid.
Now, there's a couple of upgrades that I'll do to these that are actually free, doesn't cost anything, but if you move this steering linkage down, you get more steering. You can do that front and rear. And also, I like to lower the body slightly. So here's one where I've lowered the body on and done the steering modification look. And here is one that's just stock. So next we have the red.
The red RC crawler.
Devil. So size-wise, there's probably not much in it between these two. So these are
AKA, it's a red devil.
probably going to be the fairest comparison. This one here is a little bit taller, it's a little bit shorter, slightly narrower, but when we steer, it's just all or nothing. Look, you can't just steer a little bit like you can on the other one. There's no rear wheel steering, it's just fixed, and then the same on the accelerator. When you throttle, it's either all or nothing. So nothing, 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 nothing. And then it shoots off flat out. And it's exactly the same with this one here. This one here is obviously a lot bigger, but I thought I must.
What?
You ever seen lightning hit water?
No.
Come here.